Hey guys, now I'm gonna give it back here from the video, guys. Welcome back to another episode of my Baltimore Ravens franchise, guys. Now, going ahead, starting off right away, I had a voting poll if I should show the preseason games or not, and it was a 55-45% ratio saying I should not show the preseason games. So, guys, for the first season, we will not show them. We will show all the regular season games, and we will also show next year's preseason games. But for this year, we are not going to. So with that in mind, guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you go ahead and hit that like button. This is my second video today. This was supposed to be uploaded yesterday, but time constraints, I wasn't able to upload it. So let's go ahead and get started right away, guys. So after preseason week 1, we did go ahead and win 31-24. So let's go ahead and take a look if there's any rookies or players that, did amazing that first week. So starting off right away, we have 14 for 20 for RG3. 4 touchdowns and 1 interception. Okay, so he's doing okay. For the next 3 preseason games, we're going to be starting Trace McSorley. Main reason why is because I already know what I have in RG3. I know if he's good, if he's bad, we already know that. So we're going to go ahead and start off these 2 guys, and RG3 will be benched with Lamar Jackson. Next thing we want to do for the next preseason games is Gus Edwards will be the starting running back. I'm going to go ahead and go to depth chart real fast, and so we can look at this. So let me go ahead and go over to depth chart, and let's go ahead now. And all right, so starting again, this is just for the preseason. This is not for regular season. Actually, no, not this. I need to go to the actual depth chart. There we go. So starting off, as I said, Trace McSorley will be the starter. Then this guy will be the backup, and RG3 will be the third guy. Actually, what we're gonna do is probably we're gonna go into the what was I gonna say? We're gonna go to free agency and see if we can get any other guys. But we have Gus Edwards as a starter. I'm also going to go ahead and have Kenneth Dixon. And we're going to have Justice Hill as the third guy. Fullback, we can have Patrick Ricard. We already know we have him, but we're not really looking for another fullback. Again, this is just literally just so we can see what we have in these players. That's all this is. Just give them a little bit more play time, see what they can do, and see what we have in them. Some of the players we know, some of the players we don't know. And it just makes it a little bit better for that. So with that in mind, let's go ahead now and sim a little bit. What free agent quarterbacks are there? What free agent quarterbacks could we pick up and could we add to the squad? So we do have our practice squad we could look at, but we have Brock Osweiler. I'm not looking at that. I'm looking at age. Okay, so no rookie quarterbacks. Okay. What's our practice squad looking like? Let me see that. How do you check the practice squad now? I know in the past it used to be a lot easier. I think it's actually in free agency. Yeah, it probably is in free agency. On practice squad, let's see. Okay, so we have no players on our practice squad. Okay, that's great. So what that means is we're going to go ahead and add some players. So let's go ahead and go to players eligible. I'm looking for younger players. So for example, Bobby, what's your speed? 86 speed. You know what? We'll add you to the practice squad. No, we're not going to assign him to. How do I add him to eligible practice squad? How do I get him to the practice squad? Okay, hang on. 23 Bobby. Eligible practice squad. Do I have to assign him to my roster then move him? I think I have to do that. Okay, we're not gonna do that right now then. We'll do that later on once the season starts up, because we don't need to do that at the moment. Let me see. So if I go to my team roster, can I move some players to the practice squad? Like if I want to move him? I don't know. I can't. Okay. I'm not sure the practice squad works now then. I don't know if the CPU picks up players or what, but we'll have to wait and see on that one. All right. So second week of preseason, what are we looking like? Let's see. We won again. Okay. 37-27. Okay, how did our rookies do? We didn't have any RG3 as the starter, so we should see some kind of good things happening. This is week 2. We played the Packers. Week 1. Who did we play week 1? Oh, we played the Jags, and then so then last week we played the Packers. Okay, so and then third week. All right. Second week. All right, who did the best? All right, let's see. Player stats. We have Trace McSorley. Had so just Ravens 110 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Joe Cahan had 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Okay, Running backs, Ingram, even though he wasn't the starter, he was like the third string, he still had 35 yards and a touchdown because he was against the backups. Gus Edwards, though, against the starters, had 9 rushes, 34 yards, 9 yards. Receiving, Willie Snead led us. Mark Andrews, Chris Moore. I really want to see more of this guy. He is our rookie wide receiver, 4th round pick. I want to see more Miles Boykin. So, again, guys, trying to get them involved as much as humanly possible. All right, so let's go ahead and advance a little bit more. And let's see what we do in our 3rd week. We lost to the, okay, so we lost. How do we lose? Who's getting cut? Everyone's getting cut for losing. That's how this works. No, I'm just kidding. But seriously, though, let's see who did bad. So RG3 actually came in. 338 yards. Wait, no, that's the Jaguars. That's the first one. Okay. We have, it looks like Kaham played the most with 70 touchdowns, 1 touchdown. Oh, no, best quarterback rating, but 70 yards, 1 touchdown. The most was, of course, 169 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions for Trace McSorley. So he had a pretty bad game. Gus the Bus Edwards did a decent, nothing too special. And, okay, so let's see defense. What is happening on defense? Who has the most interceptions? No interceptions on defense. Our sack leaders are Tim Williams for this game and Judon. Okay, interesting. Okay, very interesting. All right, week 4 should be just the starters play, nothing too special, but we had to cut people, okay? So let's start off right away with quarterback. We're only going to have 3 quarterbacks going into the regular season. 4 quarterbacks. So we have Lamar, 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 right now. We're going to cut one of these quarterbacks. Now, personally speaking, I do love Trace McSorley, so that's why we're going to end up keeping him here. But again, can I release him? I can't. That's kind of stupid. I want to be able to have him in my practice squad. I'm going to figure that out in between episodes, guys. If you guys have any ideas, tell me down below. But anyway, though, all right, running backs. We got Mark Ingram. We got Ken Sexton and the Gus the Bus. We're going to cut these 2 guys. Turner, definitely might pick him up later, depending. I definitely love him in real life, so. All right, wide receivers. Chris Moore, Miles Boykin, Michael Floyd. Okay, so we're going to cut Michael Floyd and go back to the Cardinals. Jelly Scott is a draft pick. I'm not going to cut him. Quincy, however you say his last name, and Jalen Smith. I'm going to cut Jalen Smith. Tight ends. We're going to keep Morgan Cox. He's a great holder. We're going to end up getting rid of, what's his name? We're going to end up getting rid of, what's that? Hayden Hurst. We're actually going to do that right now. So in real life, we trade him. I forget who we traded him to, but we traded him in real life. I think the Falcons. So again, we got rid of him in real life, and I honestly am going to get rid of him in this game. I'm not really too much of a fan of Hayden Hurst personally. I do like Nick Boyle better, having him as the next option. So let's see who's interested in Hayden Hurst, and let's see what we can get from him. So, all right, so Bills, 2nd round pick. Oh, very interested. Okay. I could look for an option they have, maybe like a younger player, and see what we can do here. So we need middle linebacker help. But I don't know if they have anybody we really want. Yeah, I'm gonna guess they probably don't. So I think I'm just gonna go with draft picks. Help us out in the long run here. And see what we can do there. Okay, so let's give up. I'm gonna give up a 7th round draft pick. And let's see if they bite on that. Okay, they did not bite on that. All right, we'll take away all 6 and just take that. What I'm probably gonna do though is some of these younger players, I'm probably gonna see if I can get draft picks for them and see what we can do there. I'll just take a 3rd. All right, we're gonna see if we can get some draft picks for them instead of just cutting them. Why not just try to see if we can get some capital for them? I feel like just cutting them just pointless. You don't really get anything from them if you cut them. So like for example, I used to do all the time in franchise mode, and it's just pretty much just going here and going through and seeing if anybody wants them. And if anybody wants even one of them, you can get a 7th round pick for them, ship them all out to one team, stuff like that. It just helps us cut down and also get some capital from them. So it's not like we're just losing. We're losing to lose, you know. We're gaining something from them. So, for example, we trade 3 players away, we get a 7th round pick. Not bad. We're going to cut them anyway. Why not get some capital? This would never happen in real life, but definitely something that we can try out in this game just to get some capital. We're not getting any crazy picks for them. We're not getting a 1st round pick for them. We might be able to get a 6th. I don't know, though. Yeah, no, 6 again. It has to be a 7th because that's like pretty much no capital for teams. Like 7th round pick is pretty much just cutting them anyway. So, but we're gonna do this just to get rid of some of these players, get down to the roster limit, and give us some draft picks we can use in the future. And hopefully, so I'll say one thing: I'm not too much of a crazy fan of Madden when it comes to certain things, but when it comes to this kind of stuff, when it comes to like late round draft picks, there is always really good players. Now, I don't know what roster I'm going to use for the draft. If I'm going to use a custom roster, if I'm going to use, what I'm going to use. I think I might use the custom roster. So, like, the rookies that are in the game right now. I'm sorry, we're going to be in the game this year for this draft. I think I might do that. Tell me down below your thoughts and opinions, though, guys. So, let's see. Quarterbacks. No, we already got all the guys cut that we wanted. We need to cut 6 more players. So I'm gonna have some backup, some depth, but at the same time, though, we do gotta cut some of these guys. It's some more 7th round picks, which I'm telling you guys, let's have some studs come out of this next draft. And your boy is gonna be drafting some monsters. 3 more players. Whew. All right, keep him. I want to keep Justice Hill. Not training sorely. Deshaun Elliott. We're gonna keep Chuck Clark. I like Chuck Clark. All right, so we should be now a 53-man roster. We got some draft picks. So how many draft picks do we have now? The 7th round draft picks. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we started off with 0. We got 5. Not bad. Let's see though what we can do in this second preseason game though. And before we start the regular season, guys, we're gonna go ahead now and just recap what happened. We lost 18-10. We went 2-2 in the preseason. That's very disappointing. Very disgusting that we actually did that. So I'm very disappointed in our team right now. But it's okay. This is just preseason. At the same time, though, this is, our first shot at showing how good we are, So 10-18, we can't see what the stats are, sadly, because we already advanced past them. But anyway, though, what we can do is take a look at our current roster before we end off this video, guys. If you did enjoy it, make sure to like and subscribe button. We're going to go ahead and go to the best team available, because of course we're not going to be starting the backups anymore. So this is what we're starting off right away with our first year. Hopefully we're able to go ahead and do something good here. Hopefully we're able to get something. But guys, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and have the draft class for this next draft class. It's going to be inputted into this draft, so we should see some really awesome players. But then, my guys, thank you for watching. See you guys next one. Peace out.